Welcome back to Let's Play Rise of the Argonauts. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're here with Iolcus.
Any news from my parents?
I told them you were well, and made no mention of your injuries.
Thank you, King Jason. It's better this way.
Okay, I thought he was going to, order her to visit them, but whatever. Just some closure. I'm going to jump cut now and see if I can't find any more Herms in this palace. Whatcha? Another update. I've just found Pathrus again.
King Jason, have you spoken with my father, Medea? What did he say?
The man is strong. He grieves for your brother, but remains proud of you both. I told him he can expect your visit soon.
I must go see him.
It's nice to be tying up all these loose ends. Zapow! Well, well, what have we here? It seems I can hit A on this gate. Does this work? Well then. Maybe Argos can wait. Let's get off the beaten path and see what's down this way. And there's quite a lot of stuff off in this direction of the map, actually. It just looks like it's all path. What better place to hide a statue? I went around looking at some of the ones I'd already looked at in case they didn't save, with the weird checkpoint system.
Here lies the entrance to the cave of Amalthea. Fearing the jealousy of Cronus, Rhea gave to Amalthea her infant son Zeus to hide and protect. In this hot refuge, Amalthea nurtured the newborn god. Safe from the sight of Cronus, the cries of Zeus were masked by the sounds of the moving rock and the searing flame. Glory to Amalthea, who saw that Zeus was safely raised until he could challenge his father Cronus.
Hey! Awesome! Ara. Oh! Ara, conduit of the gods. Fuck yeah. But what does it do? Huh. Okay. I guess it's just another deed, huh? Yes. I'll save some of these deeds for when I finally figure out what weapon I like the best. Now, that's not a active power, is it? No. Pay no attention to the lower right corner of the screen. Okay, so what happens if I just keep going? It's kind of a creepy place to raise a baby, don't you think? Even if it is a god. Hey, Herc, I don't suppose you could, Nope, not getting around that. Okay, let's head back to the docks. In fact, let's jump cut our way there. Boom! There she is, Burning Dog fans. The Argo.
May Athena's 5 virtues be with you.
Row us out to the ship, Nestus.
Of course, sir.
Let's go meet our destiny. There's even a loading screen. Huh? There are machines on board. So I'm gonna put some pants on. I mean, damn. Even we're wearing skirts.
Jason, how are you? My heart broke when I heard what happened. This ship was to be a wedding gift. Now it's something else, I suppose.
Perhaps it still will be, Argos. Is she ready to sail?
Aye, she's girded and fit for open waters.
Good. I have her maiden destination. Delphi.
Delphi? What in Hades do you want to go there for?
I have questions that need answers. Answers I can only find on Delphi.
Argos, do you know the way?
I've sailed most every patch of sea in Greece, but I've never seen the shores of Delphi. Part of me thinks it's just a myth.
There are tales of heroes who've been there.
Aye, and each claims it's in a different place. I'm sorry, Jason. I can't steer you there.
Elias said he would look into it. We should check back with him.
Now, what about this Medea woman? She says you told her to come aboard. Nearly scared me half to death. She just walked up behind me in the deck house. No rowboat, no nothing.
It's all right. She'll be coming with us to Delphi.
It's your ship, but you need to see what she's done to her quarters below decks.
Very well, Argos. I will.
It's irregular.
This ship's a sight to see. Let's have the tour.
Certainly. We can start right here. Now, you've already seen her size. She's the biggest ship I've ever made. She's also the fastest, mind you, but we'll get to that. The hull is soft fir wood, light and strong, and resin-coated to keep out the sea.
Okay.
I've made a few modifications to the classic structure to make room for the rowing apparatus, but we've kept a shallow draft in case you need to be beached for repairs. I told you before, this ship can row itself. Come, I'll show you how.
Completely anachronistic, but I guess it's more PC than having a row of slaves below deck. He just doesn't ever put that shield down, does he?
Here, Jason. Take a look down here and tell me what you see.
Ropes, pulleys, oars. I've never seen anything like it.
Of course you haven't. No one has. A ship that can row itself. One man, me, to take the place of 200 hunchbacked oarsmen.
How does it work?
It's taken me half a century to answer that question. More time than we have. Come, I'll show you the deck house.
Do they even have a word for gears? Oh, frame rate's dropping a little bit.
If the ore deck is the heart of this ship, then this room is the head.
It's not the right word to use in a boat, but okay.
As long as we have a clear view of the stars, we'll never be lost. I can assign destinations to the various constellations, and this ship will remember how to sail there. And once we've set a destination, the ship will maintain our course without a steersman.
Amazing.
Indeed. Now, let's go below. You'll find no cramped bunks down here. With the automated oars, we have space to live comfortably. Spacious cabins with room enough for all.
Fuck yeah.
Here, there's a chamber to store all your equipment. At the prow end. Well, come, I'll show you.
Hey, here's my default equipment. Where? What? Everything just vanished. What just happened? Oh, it was down here. Oh, there's a sword. So taking the ceremonial armor with me. All these other ones seem to be dressed as Kratos. This is the quarters on a... Wow. The real Greeks would shit their pants if they saw that. Oh, and if they wore pants. What in the... That's not creepy at all. I'm gonna just not stand on that.
I have finished the runes of warding.
So I see.
They are attuned to you, Jason. Only you can remove them. As long as they remain active, neither I nor my powers can leave this room. However, I can still prove harmful to anything inside these walls.
How did you come to be a Black Tongue?
My father was King Aedes of Iolcus. He had no time for daughters, so I was often left to myself. One day, when I was 12, my father decided he would marry me to a neighboring king. My suitor was nearly 60. On our wedding night, I murdered him when he came to my bed. Then I ran. For years I lived alone, but I vowed never again to be powerless. The Black Tongues found me, and at the time, what they offered was intoxicating.
Power can be that way.
Eventually I realized there was a price to all things. I had thought I was gaining power, but I was being made a thrall. I was that 12-year-old girl all over again. But this time, it was a titan slipping into my bed. It comes and goes in waves. Perhaps we could speak more later.
Of course. I'd like to know more about the Black Tongues.
Such as?
We should have asked those in the opposite order, but whatever.
What motivates the Black Tongues? What do they believe in?
They worship the Titaness Hecate, the dark witch goddess of sorcery and deceit. They refuse to acknowledge the supremacy of the Olympian gods and seek to overthrow them. Through rituals of pain and sacrifice, her followers yield their very spirits to Hecate in exchange for sorcerous powers. They believe that one day Hecate will gain supremacy over both the living world and the underworld. Until then, they obey orders fanatically, believing that they will find a paradise in Tartarus should they die.
Okay, the game actually crashed, so I've gotten back to where we were, and crossing my fingers.
How did the Black Tongues come to be?
Long ago, the Black Tongues carved a path of blood to become the best assassins in Greece. They have spent ages cultivating the arts of poison, stealth, and sorcery. Their numbers are small, and they prefer it that way. Secrecy is what has allowed them to survive for so long. Even Lycomedes himself was unsuccessful when he tried to stamp them out many years ago. They simply receded into the shadows until the danger passed.
The Black Tongues wield strange sorcery. You're proof of it.
I don't really like her.
What are they capable of?
She's openly admitted that she's a murderer.
Hecate's dark powers are formidable. They are nearly all destructive in nature. The Black Tongues use tattoos, blood magic, and rune glyphs to channel Hecate's power. Advanced assassins can even summon monstrous creatures, like the one you saw in the crypt. However, this requires a sacrifice of blood, and so this power is reserved for only the most urgent of missions.
She was pretty well justified, but most of the time, people who are justified in what they did don't use the word murder when they describe their actions.
Tell me about how the group is organized.
The Black Tongues are ruled by the secretive Council of Ravens, each of whom is a formidable sorcerer. The exact number of ravens is unknown. They decide the actions of the group and communicate those orders to their subordinates. The lower ranks remain ever ready should a mission be given to them. The Black Tongues seek their recruits from the farthest corners of the world, promising paradise in Tartarus. Their agents live in secrecy, and they can strike anywhere at a moment's notice.
I hope you're comfortable here. Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
Never had a shrine like this on a ship before.
Damn.
But, as you requested, here it is.
What you've done is wondrous, Argos. I've never seen a finer ship. She has no rival in all of Greece.
I would not boast, but I wouldn't argue with you either. Everything I've ever learned about sailing on the seas, I've put into this ship. There's one thing I'd ask of you in return.
Name it.
Let me sail her for you. I know this ship better than anyone.
She's the work of your hands. I cannot say no. May you steer her well.
Thank you, my king.
He's earned the right.
One more thing.
All this crazy work.
It's only right that you be forever remembered with your masterpiece. So let it bear your name. I hereby name this ship the Argo. Long may she sail the seas.
Jason, you do me too much honor.
You've earned it, Argos.
Thank you, Jason. Now, I'll leave you to have a look around yourself. I'll be above decks if you need me.
Ah, yeah, this is the interface for this bit. Might as well. Oops. The novice aims his strike. The master strikes his aim. Strategy and precision of the hallmarks of a spearman. Well, that goes well with the ones I've already gotten, so okay. Just trying to figure out where Hercules went. A steampunk ship. I did not see that coming. Oh, there you are. I can't talk to him, I guess.
So, you see what that woman did down there?
It's all right, Argos. It's for our protection.
It's your ship.
Keep the ship ready. We'll go see if Pelaius has learned how to get to Delphi.
Alright, I'll just jump cut there so we can get to the conversation in this last ending of the video, okay? Boom. Something's happening up here, so I'm assuming we're not going to make it to Peleus. Let's say hello.
Hail, sir.
Hail, sir.
Oh, it's you again.
Don't bother the warden. Don't mind him, sir. He's just some fool kid.
It's no bother. What's your name?
Sinon. Reporting for duty, sir.
Excuse me?
I'm here to join the guard, sir. You must need replacements after the attack. I'm ready to serve.
How old are you?
Old enough to wield a sword and shield.
But not yet a razor, it would seem.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Simon. Come back in a year or two.
King Jason, I beg you. My father was one of your servants. He died in the attack. Now my mother wants to leave for Thrace. I won't do it. Let me fight for you. Let me avenge my father.
Our mother needs you, kid. We spoke to her earlier, remember?
Not so thin on able bodies yet. Train hard, and then come back when you're older.
You're making a mistake. One day I'll be the best warrior on all of Iolcus. You'll see.
Strange lad.
Insolent, too.
He means well, I'm sure. Come, Hercules.
Oh, why do I get the impression I've just made a terrible mistake? I'm just run over here to get the checkpoint. Ah, there it is. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Rise of the Argonauts, when we check in with Uncle Polias to see if he's figured out where the hell Delphi is, so that we can get this journey started. I'll see you then.